Hello students, in this video we will be learning about envelope detection. Now see the second one, envelope detector. I already told envelope detector is working for mu value less than 1 because envelope detection is giving the positive peaks of a given signal. So for your understanding, I will take you first some general signal and I will show you envelope detector is giving only the positive envelope. Later I will give you amplitude modulated signal. Then if it is giving only the positive peaks, that is nothing but our message. If I write the block diagram of envelope detector, nothing will be there, just a simple rectangular box. If I write the circuit diagram of a envelope detector, it will be like this. What we are having, a source resistance RS followed by a diode capacitor having the load resistance RL. And here we are giving the input. Input is our amplitude modulated signal. And across the load RL, I am taking as a R to further for easy of understanding, because if I write RL, RLC like that, it will come. So the capacitance, diode. Here we are taking the output. What is the output we are expecting? Output we are expecting our message signal M of t. Are you following my point or not? Now follow. I already told for our easy of understanding, rather than taking the message message in the sense input is a modulated signal. First I will take you some Vi of t which is shown below. This Vi of t which is shown below, I am writing the black color one only. This I am applying at a input of a envelope detector. And what output of envelope detector should be? Envelope detector output should be this positive peaks only. And here itself, the output waveform itself I will write here. Output of course V0. I will write in the same graph. You will get the clarity over that. The condition is initially the capacitor is in rest. Capacitor is in rest means initially capacitor in rest means the voltage across the capacitor is 0. Are you getting my point? Now, where we connected the capacitor, capacitor is connected to the negative terminal of a diode. Here I am taking the 3 points. Try to observe. First I will analyze from 0 plus 2 up to t1 seconds and t1 to up to t2 seconds, t2 to up to t3 seconds. First I am analyzing from 0 plus 2 t1 second. Are you following my point or not? Now, initially capacitor is in rest. The voltage at the negative terminal of a diode is 0 volt. Now 0 plus onwards means Vi is increasing. Where you connected Vi at the positive terminal of a diode. So the voltage at the positive terminal of a diode is 0 plus. After 0 plus means some value increasing. Increasing means I can say it's obviously greater than 0. So the positive terminal is greater than 0, negative terminal is at 0. So I can say diode is what? Forward bias. Forward bias means on. On means short circuit. Can I draw the diagram? Source resistance, diode is short, capacitance, load resistor, across we are taking V0 of t, and here we are applying Vi of t. This is the load R, this is C, this is a diode. This is source resistance Rs. Now diode is on means short circuit, so I can say current starts to flow. Generally current will flow through low resistance path or high resistance path. Current will pass through the low resistance path. What is the resistance or impedance offered by this capacitor? 1 by omega c. Here this value will be R. What is the omega? The input signal frequency. What we are giving originally input signal, the amplitude modulated signal. Modulated signal means its frequency is high. Frequency is high means 1 by omega c is low. 1 by omega c is low means we are maintaining this value less than R. Less than R means the current will flow through capacitor only. Current is not flowing means it is a open circuit. Current is flowing through the capacitor means what I will say? Capacitor starts charging. What is the time constant of a capacitor? RC. Through which resistor it is charging? Through RS. So, time constant of a capacitor is RC. It is charging through RS. So, RSC. Now, I will maintain this RSC value as low as possible. If I maintain this values as low as possible, what is the meaning? If this value is as low as possible, meaning is, you are understanding my point or not? Time constant is less. If time constant is less, try to understand whether for charging or discharging less amount of time it will take. Time constant is more. Whether for charging or discharging it will take more amount of time. So time constant is less means charging is fast as well as discharging also fast. Time constant is more means charging is low, discharging also low. Or you got my point? So this value is low means I can say capacitor is charging fastly. And a capacitor is charging to what, students? Capacitor is charging to given input. And a capacitor is charging to given input. And a capacitor is following almost the given input. Why? Because capacitor is charging in a fast manner. Actually, I have to write in the same black color one. But for your understanding, side by written. Are you understanding my point? So, from 0 to t1 seconds, it is charging. Let's see t1 to t2 second. For example, both are at a peak value of 5 volt. Now capacitor is fully charged to 5 volt, capacitor is at negative terminal. Are you getting my point? Now, try to see. After immediately t1, so let's take the second situation, that is case 2. Case 2 from where to where I am analyzing? Case 2 I am analyzing from t1 plus to t2 second. Are you following my point or not? So from here to here we are analyzing. Now capacitor is at 5 volt. Immediately after t1, which will decrease? Input is decreasing because output following the input. So input is decreasing means input is, that is positive terminal of a diode, less than 5 volt. Then what about the diode? You can clearly say diode is, students, reverse bias. Reverse bias means off. Off means open circuit. How that diode? This is the source resistance, capacitor, load. Diode is open circuit. This is RS. Here we are giving input. If it is open circuit means nothing will reach to the output side. Are you following my point? So across here we are taking the output V0. Now at this point of time, capacitor is any charge in the plates of a capacitor? Yes. Capacitor is fully charged to 5 volts. Why I taken 5 volts, sir? Please say rather than 10 or 12. Why I taken 5? There is no meaning. For example, I take it. You got my point? So now capacitor is fully charged. Like at this point of time, you are having full amount in your pocket. Will you stable? No. Like capacitor is also not stable. My meaning is capacitor is starts discharging. Through which it will discharge? Through the load resistor, or it will discharge. Are you following my point or not? So I can say here capacitor starts discharging. Are you getting my point or not? Then what is the discharging time constant? What is the discharging time constant? Is discharging through R, so I can say RC. I will maintain RC value as high as possible. If RC value is as high as possible, then discharging of capacitor is slowly. Got my point or not? So from T1 to T2, capacitor is discharging, and I maintain discharging time constant is more, so it is discharging slowly. So discharging slowly, it comes to that point. For example, we are at a point of 2 volt. Now means now capacitor is at a 2 volt. Now see the positive terminal of a diode. Now we are analyzing from case 3. Case 3 we are analyzing from where to where, sir? Case 3 we are analyzing from T2 plus 2 up to T3. From here to here. If you clearly observe, immediately after 2 to what is T2, what is increasing? Black color signal means input is increasing, means the voltage at the positive terminal of a diode is greater than 2 volt. So it is greater than 2 volt means I can say diode is, one more time, diode is on. On means short circuit, that is forward bias. So one more time diode is on means one more time charging will happen. Next discharging like that. Means the points what we have to analyze from here for going further analysis is, students, here the operation is going on only in the positive cycles of a given signal. And here if you looking like there is a lot of gap, but practically what we are giving, sir, the amplitude modulated signal, peak to peak we are having very small gap. So if that value is very small gap means you will get only that positive peaks. Are you understanding my point or not? So only the point you need to understand, it works only in the positive cycle. In that positive cycle, before the peak value charging, after the peak discharging. The second cycle also. Before the peak charging, later discharging. That points you need to understand. Follow. What is the input we are giving, sir? Practically, input we are giving is a amplitude modulated signal for under modulation. Try to draw the amplitude modulated signal for under modulation. That is SAM of T. Just now in the previously I written, that is for your more understanding, here I will write you the actual diagram. In the previously I written the line above you for your more understanding, but this is the actual diagram of a what? Envelope detector. actual diagram of a AM signal for under modulation, not envelope detector. That is AM signal. Previously I written a thick line for your more clarity. Of course, this is AC, this is A max, this is A minimum. A minimum in the above. Now follow students, what is happening before peak value? Charging, after peak value discharging, like, but that value is a slow, it will collect all these peaks. If it is collecting smoothly all those peaks, all those positive peaks, that is nothing but our message. And there is no constraint on the charging time constant. The charging time constant we maintain less, so charging is fast. Why we maintain its value is less? Why discharging is more? And what is the constraint on the discharging time constant? I will explain you. Please follow. What is its time period, sir? Time period is 1 by frequency. Of course, AM signal is having frequencies from Fc minus omega m to Fc plus omega m. That is approximately Fc. So I written 1 by Fc. Fc value low or high, sir? Carrier frequency is very, very high. If carrier frequency is very, very high, then time gap is very, very less. Time gap is very, very less means the peaks are coming in a faster rate. If the peaks are coming in a faster rate, the capacitor has to discharge. The capacitor has to charge in a faster rate because the gap between the peaks are small. If the gap between the peaks are small, the capacitor has to catch up that peak value because the positive peaks we need to get. So that's why the charging time constant is low. So capacitor charging will be fast. Come to the discharging time constant. It should be as high as possible, I told. First comes from the negative case. Negative situation take. For example, discharging time constant is less when compared with 1 by Fc. For your more clarity, this is 1 second. This is 0.5 second. What is 1 second, sir? 1 by Fc. So peak to peak, from one peak to next peak coming is 1 second. Are you following my point? What is the RC, sir? Time taken by the capacitor, time taken by the capacitor to discharge is 0.5. So which will happen first, sir? 0.5 second will come first or 1 second will come first? Obviously 0.5 second means discharging will be done first. Means what is happening, see. After this peak, after peak value, discharge. Next peak, charging. After peak, discharging. Next peak, charging. After peak, discharging. Charging, like such type of output we will get. Do you want these ripple values? No. What we want? Exactly peak values. Try to see. Before peak charging, after peak discharging. If discharging, if we maintain less than 1 by Fc, discharging will be happen first. So such type of ripple you will get. We don't want any ripple value. So what we need to do? What we need to do? So what we need to do? This RC value should be far greater than 1 by Fc. Like this is 1 second. This you can take either 20 or 30 like that. Now see what is happening. Next peak is coming within a time of 1 second. But what is the time taken to capacitor to discharge? 20 seconds. So within 1 second, how much discharge? Very small amount. Means it is thinking about to discharge. 1 second will be completed. Going for a next cycle. Like you can decrease that ripple content. How we are decreasing ripple content, sir? By taking RC value far greater than 1 by Fc. That discharging time constant of a capacitor larger when compared with the time period. Third point. I told you take more means you cannot take like 300, 400, 3000, not like that. If you take such a more values, then what is happening is follow. Anyhow, after this one, it has to discharge and it has to come to the peak values. If you take such type of I will write here, you will get. If you take such type of very, very huge values, then the capacitor is unable to come to the minimum values, because you taken the time constant is very large. Because of that one, it is unable to comes to the minimum values, because here only 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, but it is not sufficient for a capacitor to discharge. This missing of peaks are called diagonal clipping. Why we are getting diagonal clippings are? Because if you take RC values, such a huge values, so what they preferred is take RC larger than 1 by FC as well as far less than 1 by FM. The derivation also I will show you. That is, peak to peak of a message is called 1 by FM. So if you take this condition, then this diagonal clipping will be avoided. To avoid. This is also to avoid the ripple contact. What is diagonal clipping, sir? Because of taking a huge values, it is unable to come to the minimum values. So some of the minimum peaks are clipping off. So finally, the better condition for the to avoid ripple contact and to avoid diagonal clipping is this RC value far less than 1 by FM as well as far greater than 1 by FC. These are the constraints in the discharging time constant RC. Very important. This is a fail condition. These three remember. So the better choice for time constant is this. So what we need to remember here is these conditions you need to remember. And what is happening before peak value? Operation working only in the positive cycle. Before peak charging, after peak discharging. Clear? Further we will go for the another derivation and envelope detector input output relations also. Now see, what is the diagonal clipping I told? If you take the time constant very large, it is unable to come to the minimum peaks. So some of the peaks are clipping off. That is called diagonal clipping. Means if you see in this diagram, clearly you can see the diagonal clipping. What is the diagonal clipping? See here, because of taking time constant more, the blue one is the actual message and what we are expectation. But because of time constant, see, larger RC is far. This is red color one is the output of a capacitor that we are taking as our message. So see, it is unable to keep this one. It is going for a next cycle. I written only on the positive side because anyhow envelope detector output is only in the positive cycle only it is working. So I written only the positive things. So I can say this is half wave rectifier wave V or half wave rectified also I can write carrier. And you can see clearly the diagonal clipping. We will also derive another two conditions also to avoid the diagonal clipping. Are you getting my point or not? When diagonal clipping is avoided, sir, the slope of this discharging capacitor is equal to or maybe greater than. Ideally it should be equal. As a mathematical, I am also saying greater than. So the slope of this discharging capacitor is greater than this or equal to this, then there is no peaks are missing. So by using that condition, we are bringing out another derivation. The derivation, another two conditions we are bringing. I understand my point. Follow point by point, you will get the point. You will get the thing. The amplitude modulated signal is given by. I am taking some different notations for your clarity of understanding or easy of writing, not clarity, easy of understanding. What is the SAM of T, students? AC into 1 plus mu into cos 2 pi FMT or omega t, anything is fine, into cos 2 pi FCT. Are you understand my point? Now, try to see here. What is I am writing envelope of AM signal? What is the envelope there, sir? I am indicating with some envelope. What is the envelope, sir? AC into 1 plus mu into cos 2 pi FMT. This is the envelope of the AM signal. Now, I am calculating the rate of decay of a envelope. How to calculate rate of decay? How to calculate rate of decay? Rate of decay means dE by dt, differentiate. Rate means differentiate, d by dt. AC. One differentiation will be 0. Mu. Cos differentiation is what? Sine. So, sine 2 pi FMT into 2 pi FM. But a cos if you differentiate, sine will come, but minus. I am specially saying here minus because rate of decay, na? So that's why decreasing means negative slope you got. Now I am writing this rate of decay value at some time t equal to t naught, for example. At this point of time, I am calculating the rate of decay. So bring this minus also this side. It indicates symbolically decaying. What is that value? AC into mu sine 2 pi FMT into 2 pi FM. Let's take this is the expression number 1. What is this? The decay of the envelope of a AM signal. Now we will calculate the discharging capacitor slope also. Now we'll try to bring that condition. Now initially the capacitor is having or charged to a value which is equal to the voltage of a envelope at some time t equal to t naught. Are you getting my point? So the initial voltage in the capacitor is the envelope of a AM signal at some time t equal to t naught. What is that expression or what is that value? The voltage of envelope, the voltage of envelope at t equal to t naught, that I am given by E value at t naught, so I am calling as E naught. What is the voltage or what is the envelope voltage at t equal t naught? This is the voltage of the envelope of a AM signal. Now this voltage at t equal to t naught, so replace t by t naught. So AC into 1 plus mu into cos 2 pi FM t naught. So now the voltage in the capacitor is E naught. Now the capacitor is going to discharging from this initial voltage of E naught. Now at any instant of time, what is the expression for the voltage in the capacitor? The expression for that one is, I am writing as some E cap at any capacitor voltage at any instant. What is that? It is discharging from or it is having initial value, not discharging, initial value E naught into E power from where at t naught divided by its time constant is RC. This is the capacitor voltage at t naught. Now I am calculating the rate of discharge of a capacitor, the discharging rate of a capacitor. How to calculate the discharging rate of a capacitor? Differentiate. So dE cap by dt equal to differentiate, where E naught is a constant value because the value of the voltage at t equal to t naught I written outside, and differentiate. If you differentiate that one, you will get the same e power minus e power at differentiation will be the same. So e power t minus t naught by RC. But differentiate this one. If you differentiate, minus will come. D by dt of t is 1. So 1 by RC. Whereas t naught value is 0. Because t naught is a constant. Now what is the rate of a discharging capacitor at some time t equal to t naught? At some time t equal to t naught. Substitute. I am substituting this E naught value also. Anyhow, what is the E naught value? AC into 1 plus mu cos 2 pi Fm T naught. I am substituting that value also. So what you will get? AC into 1 plus mu into cos 2 pi Fm T naught into minus 1 by RC into this constant I written outside, where we are calculating at a T naught. So T minus, in the place of T, you need to replace T naught. T naught minus T naught to 0. E power 0 is 1. Are you getting my point or not? Now, let's take this is the expression number 2. What is the condition to avoid diagonal clipping? To avoid diagonal clipping, what I am saying, the rate of discharging capacitor should be greater than or equal to rate of decay of a envelope of a AM signal. What is that? This one. Rate of decay of a envelope I got. Why both we got negative? Here also minus came. If you want to write this minus, you can also write this. Why you got minus in the both cases? Because it is a discharging or decaying. So negative slope we got. So at any instant of time, if this is greater than or equal to decay of the envelope, that is rate of decay of the envelope, then there is no diagonal clipping. Means if this slope is more than this or equal to this, then no peaks are missing. So this minus dE cap by dt value at a t equal to t naught should be greater than or equal to minus of dE by dt. Substitute that values. What is this? AC into 1 plus mu cos 2 pi Fm T naught RC also I am writing here should be greater than or equal to, what is this value? In the previously we brought, that is AC mu into 2 pi Fm also I am writing outside sine 2 pi Fm T. But at some T naught, na? So T naught. So finally I can write for at any instant of time, what I am saying, at any instant of time T naught equal to T, then the discharging time constant 1 by RC should be greater than or equal to AC cancelled 2 times mu into pi into Fm, or if you want more simplified version also, I can write 2 pi Fm. Simply you can also write as a, to make the things looking like a beautiful. So I can say 2 pi Fm is omega m into sine omega mt divided by, what is this value? 1 plus mu into cos omega mt. This is the one condition you will get at any instant of time t. This 1 by RC obeys this condition, then definitely there is no diagonal clipping. This is the, in that list we already got three conditions. This is the fourth one, remember. Not an expression I am saying, expression number 3 we know. But in the diagonal clipping, The correct equations I given 4. This is the 3. This is the fourth one. So at an instant of time, this 1 by RC value far greater than or equal to this right side result, then we don't have any diagonal clipping. How to calculate the maximum value of this right side one? To calculate the maximum value of a right side one, we need to differentiate and equate to 0. Like a calculation of maximas and minimum. If you differentiate and equate to 0, what you will get? The roots are cos omega mt equal to minus mu, sin omega mt equal to root of 1 minus mu square you will get. After substituting, what is the maximum value you will get is, students, 1 by RC greater than or equal to omega into mu m divided by root of 1 minus mu square you will get. This is the another condition to avoid diagonal clipping. How I got this one? By calculating the maximum value of this. How we calculate maximum value? By differentiating, equate to 0, you will get the roots. Sin omega mt equal to minus mu, cos omega mt equal to root of 1 minus mu square. Substitute here, you will get this. Now whenever, still one more small condition also I can bring. Whenever modulation 1 minus mu square, whenever modulation index values are very small, then this can also be written as a, this is for what? Mu value less than, far less than 1. So low values of modulation indices or modulation index, that is 1 by RC is greater than or equal to, you can simply write mu into omega m. You can denominator you can avoid. This is for what? You can approximate this as this. This is for less values of modulation index. Are you following my point or not? Now this is one condition, and this is still, if you maximize in this, we got this. From here, another simplification by taking mu less than 1. All three conditions are needed. Number of times asking in the PSU examination, ESC examination, JTU examination, like that. Are you understanding my point? So here three conditions. In the previously 3 conditions. What is that? To avoid ripple content. To avoid ripple content, what I told? RC value should be far greater than 1 by FC. To avoid diagonal clipping, RC is far less than 1 by FM. FM means message signal frequency. If the best choice for the time constant in the envelope detector is 1 by FC far less than RC far less than 1 by FM. Got my point or not? Yeah. Any doubt in the derivation? What I done is, I calculated the decay of the rate of decay of envelope, and I calculated the rate of decay of a discharging capacitor, rate of discharging capacitor. Both are equated and we got the conditions. Both are equal means no peaks are missing, as a mathematically greater than or equal to I take it. Now we will see the envelope detector input output relations. What is the envelope detector is giving, sir? Whatever may be the signal we are giving, envelope detector is giving the positive peak value. For example, if I give the input of an envelope detector is some A cos 2 pi ft, some signal. What is its peak values are A. So envelope detector output is nothing but A. Like for example, for your clarity, suppose if I give 5 cos 2 pi ft, what is the envelope detector outputs are 5 only. Envelope detector is giving what? Envelope of that. For example, if I am giving some e power minus t into cos 2 pi fct, fc means carrier, just for example I am taking. What is its envelope, sir? E power minus t. So envelope detector is giving the positive peaks or the envelope of a given signal. For example, what is our amplitude modulated signal, sir? Directly I am taking. The amplitude modulated signal is AC into 1 plus Ka into m of t into cos 2 pi fct. Then what is its envelope, sir? Envelope is nothing but AC into what is the multiplication of cos is nothing but envelope. Now, if you multiply, so AC into 1 AC plus AC into Ka into M of t. If the signal, if you are passing through a capacitor, DC values are blocked. And to nullify this amplitude, decay generally will be there. We are giving to the amplifier. Then final output what we are getting is our message. And another two things are also, of course, I am giving the AM signal, we got output is our message. Another two things are needed in solving the problems. Regularly they are asking, what is that is, for example, if they are giving A cos 2 pi FMT, FT, let's take not FM, FC, simple, whatever may be that frequency value, 2 cos FT plus B sin 2 pi FT. What is the FT only? What is this envelope, sir? What is the envelope detector will give you? The positive peak value. How to calculate maximum value of this, sir? By differentiating, getting the roots and making it. So what is that value will come, see students? Root of A square plus B square. So if we are having A cos plus B sin, both are same frequencies, different functions, maximum value or envelope detector value is root of A square plus B square. How we got? Similar calculation of maximas and minimum. Another thing is there, A cos 2 pi F1t plus B cos 2 pi F2t. Both are same functions, different frequencies. Then what is that value is A plus B only. Here both are cos functions. We don't have any shortcut in sine function. We need to calculate only. But if it is a cos functions, what is the max value or envelope detector values are? Simply A plus B only. Now try to remember. These two are important in solving the number of problems. Number of times the questions came. Clear?